go.
What's up? My name is Simon today, and we're here with Josiah, Crystal, Bo, and Connor. Professor the Kid.
What's up, Jimbo?
Everyone say what's up
I
real
have
quick.
no idea what that intro was.
That was really crazy.
Well, that's what we do on this channel.
Pretty sure Simon's in bed right now.
That's the
Probably.
reason why I want to intro. I want to do one with donut in my mouth.
You
What?
want what?
I want to intro with like
Demonetized.
Demonetized
Anyway.
for sexual references.
We're sorry about our hiatus. Genuinely sorry. It's been forever since we've done an episode, and we just come back with Simon screaming in everyone's ear.
Wait, are we actually keeping that? I thought that was just like a joke.
No, we're keeping it. I'm not
Yeah,
going
we're
back.
keeping it now. Are you kidding? It's content.
I don't want them.
Well, that's too bad. You pushed for it too hard.
But anyway, today on the agenda, we want to talk about team trees. What's your opinion on it, Crystal?
Wait, what?
You said you want to talk about team trees.
I guess we're talking about
Like
trees.
teen trees, as in like teenage trees.
Did I say that wrong? Did I say that wrong?
Teenage Mutant Trees.
This makes no sense already.
I know, Crystal. You should make us.
By team trees, do you
By
mean
the
like
way, our last
tree planting
our
thing?
last podcast was
Yes.
August 25th.
Yeah, Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
Oh wow, that's months.
That is months.
It's only been like a
2
day.
months.
That's why I said sorry for the hiatus, because we were literally just...
True.
We
We
sat
kind of
in
dropped
dorms.
off the face of the map
Yeah,
for a couple
We did.
months.
The last episode, I think we had Matt on, wasn't it? Or was I was
It was
gone for
Crystal.
one, was it?
I'm not sure.
It was Crystal.
It was.
Yeah, I was
Crystal.
in the last one.
Yeah, because I remember talking about my split fetish thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Crystal, I remember Crystal there laughing.
And the email war.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
war.
Oh no.
It's Crystal.
Crystal
I
should
noticed that you
discuss every
changed-
episode.
Yeah. Crystal, I noticed that you changed your name to the emo.
Oh no, that was not me. I have no idea who did that.
Oh.
I don't know if I
Well-
should be offended that you are making me an emu. Like, we lost that war, guys. Come on, you don't need to rub it in like that.
I'm reviewing it.
Wait, but wouldn't you be on the winning side?
Well,
You are an emu. If you can't beat them, join them.
I guess.
She's a spy.
She's an undercover emu, but actually human. A furry emu.
Oh no.
Crystal, are you gathering good intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the latest word on the other side, or is that top secret information?
Yeah. Sorry, I can't tell you that.
Okay, can't
Dang.
disclose that.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, people. This is highly classified information for top government officials only.
My face when the Australian government got beat out by birds. Damn, that's a rough life. Hey, speaking of Australia, have you guys seen that video of the Australian guy who's a victim of road rage? This guy just literally fucking runs him off the road and tries to kill him.
I did not.
Dude, it is the scariest.
There's so many videos like that. You.
I know.
have to be more specific.
Yeah, I get it, and that is a huge generalization. But there's this one in particular that made it on like international news. It was of like this guy in Australia just driving through like roundabouts, and all of a sudden this guy gets out of his car, like hops on his hood and starts trying to smash in his windshield.
Jeez.
This is an
Wow.
old video too. It's from like 2010 or something. It's so
I don't
scary.
think I've seen that.
I rewatched it the other day just to, I don't know, shits and giggles. But...
To appreciate life.
Yeah. To appreciate the fact that my morning commute doesn't consist of people trying to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Usually.
Usually. Every once in a while, you get that random crackhead.
What about you, Simon? Does your
Oh.
commute consist of people trying to kill you?
Yeah, just like something yesterday.
I mean, we take
Ow.
the highway
what?
for 40 minutes to school, so I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
if that counts.
Florida
Oh,
highway's
actually,
pretty
I remember,
bad.
I remember on Friday I got assaulted pretty bad. My eye, and then my like forehead was like bloody. I'm a pretty bad dude.
You did that
The
to
only
yourself,
thing-
though.
I was gonna say the only thing I heard out of that was bloody, and I got beat up pretty bad.
Oh yeah. I was in definitely a fight. I was
Oh.
winning.
Are you talking about your Snapchats?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
even speaking English? I can't understand a single thing he's saying.
He's too Asian.
I can barely know.
Now we're demonetized. There you go. You're welcome.
If we weren't already.
And
Just a
I mean,
joke,
we can't
people.
be
It's satire.
demonetized if we're not making.
Right?
dude, let's make some money off this.
We'll buy stickers.
No, but what happened was Simon took someone's glasses and they were trying to get it back, and he like swung his head and he cut himself with the glasses. And then he got battle wounds.
My battle wounds.
Simon, don't take this the wrong way, but you come across as like one of the nicest dudes. I can't imagine you like ever being mean.
Yeah,
Like,
me
doing
too,
it-
also.
Bo, so that I figured this might interest you. Well, this is actually West Virginia, not Virginia, but
West
I was watching a
Virginia. I'm sorry, I had to.
Mountain Mama. I was watching a video before the podcast about this car club that back in the early 2010s drove through West Virginia and got harassed by law enforcement there. Like the law enforcement
Oh,
pulled
that
them
happens
over.
all the time up there. What are you on
Yeah,
about?
I was gonna say. So is that like a common thing? Like the cops there just like
Yeah,
bullshit charges?
they hate
and-
us Virginians.
Damn Virginians.
Dude, I mean, these guys got like into an over $30,000+ lawsuit over just driving through the state. Like they're only what is it? I guess the evidence you could call it was by word of mouth. Somebody called and complained there were a bunch of cars driving fast by their house. Like they were sitting on their front porch, and like they had nothing better to do but sit and watch cars go by on their front porch. And they called the police, claimed that the cars were speeding, and the cops like threatened to detain their cars. They like illegally stole their GoPros and looked at their footage. Like these are some fucked up cops, dude. Like,
I'm trying to imagine that call. 911, what's your emergency? These guys are going 26 in a 25 zone. Please come and get them.
and that's not proof.
They
dude. That's not even
They
proof.
don't give a crap about anything up there. If you have a low tire, if you're from Virginia, if you have a low tire in your car, they pull you over and give you a ticket.
Dude, honestly, I would give Bo a ticket.
Dude, if they pulled everybody in Arkansas over, nobody would get anywhere because all the cars in Arkansas are pieces of shit. We would all just be constantly getting ticketed.
We gotta go
I don't
get
know.
Connor a car.
It was ridiculous because they just drove through the state and they set up a roadblock and like corralled them into a parking lot for driving. For driving. Mind you, one of these guys was like a government official, and getting pulled over was like a big deal. Like it affected his job. He got harassed by his bosses over this whole ordeal.
Mm.
Like he could have easily lost his job. Like it's just power trip, you know? It's like
Dude, I'm on a power trip.
it's messed up. Yes, you are, Simon.
You're always on a power trip.
Simon is maybe Simon's a West Virginia cop.
Oh yeah.
Secretly, yeah.
Go younger.
Secret. Oh shit! I'm sorry, officer.
No, my girl I have beside me. I'm not.
Sorry, but I don't care. You're arrested.
Crystal, have you ever been pulled over?
Oh,
I don't have a full license.
you don't have a license?
Wait, you literally
No,
Snapchatted
you have
me
to
one
be
time.
18
You're
You
to
said you were
be
driving.
fully licensed.
Don't
Well, I'm on my
you
learners.
lose
Well, have
it.
you been
I got
pulled
mine.
over on your learners?
Yeah.
No.
No. What about, has
Not
anybody
yet.
been pulled over? Like, does anybody have any good being pulled over stories?
Not really. I haven't been pulled over.
I mean, I think everyone in here is too young to be pulled over.
Not
So I need
really.
to pull all
Josiah and Simon are old enough to drive. I know Bo is.
Yeah, no, but like I doubt they would have been pulled over.
Oh no, just like under 18. Well, losing.
If I want to be pulled over, I just go to West Virginia.
Brad, why you exposing me like that?
I've been pulled over 3 times in my life, and only one time I got a ticket, and it was like 2 months ago.
So you're like, okay, third time's the strike.
Oh, it was some bullshit too. The first 2 times I was texting in parking lots, which is what you're supposed to do. And recently I wasn't even driving my truck, which makes it worse. I was driving a work truck, and I was going through a yellow light. The officer claimed it was red, and he pulled me over, but it was still yellow.
Oh no, you can. I don't know if there, but here, if you can safely stop at the light and you still go, you do get fined.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're not meant to go through them if you can safely stop.
See, the way it works in the States, or it's supposed to work, is you have yellow light. That means proceed with caution. So if you're already booking it, which I was, you can basically coast on through. When I was halfway through the intersection, the light was still yellow. It turned red when I was in the middle of it. So I had already gone on the proceed with caution light, which you're still allowed to roll through. You know, it's only running red if the light is red when you enter the intersection.
Yeah.
So
Yellow's like kind of supposed to be slowed down. However, for practical reasons, it's speed up.
when you're driving a truck with a load, that's not always feasible.
Yeah.
You have to barrel through because a truck doesn't stop on a dime. You have to do what's best for your safety and the people around you safety.
Yeah.
Because if you slam on the brakes, you could risk causing an accident, stopping in the middle of the intersection, or making the people behind you run into you.
Which is no
But
point.
Simon's response just then, I will not trust him to drive.
But after I drove today without crashing, so I'm pretty safe. Plus, my
How
license
about
says.
tomorrow?
Yeah, y'all gonna have to pray for us when he drives us to tarp.
Dude, my license says safe driver. I'm a safe driver. I have never crashed. I will never
I
crash.
just laugh or smile, you'd be alright.
I mean, we'll see.
I only plan on crashing once.
Oh yeah, he plans on crashing apparently.
Simon, no.
He has to get his crash card in.
Yup.
Crash once a day. Makes some actors come to you.
Where other people see the Walmart parking lot, Simon sees a demolition derby.
He's just ramping over cars.
Note to self, do not go to Florida.
Note to self, go to Virginia.
If the cops could listen to DJ and I talking to each other on call when we drive.
Oh, that'd be horrible. You would get in jail. You'd be in jail.
We would both, because
Most
DJ
definitely.
and I hope I'm not fucking incriminating myself here. DJ and I do this thing called boost it whenever we're on call. He says, I'm gonna boost it.
Get arrested
He just
and
floors
then
it.
uses it as evidence.
We can get arrested just for hitting the gas a little hard because they don't know if we're speeding or not. It's a little bit of a stretch to arrest someone for speeding unless they're going like 100 over.
I think at that point you kind of know there's speed.
Wait, what?
Nah, 100's a little bit over. Just a
Wait,
tad
how
bit.
much
Wait a little
is...
bit.
I think
What were you saying,
it
Crystal?
varies by state.
Were you saying something?
Crystal?
Yeah.
She,
I don't know how
think
much 100
trying to figure
is.
Oh,
Miles
so
per hour.
60 miles per hour is 100 kilometers per hour. So if you can
Wait.
figure, yeah.
Imagine going
100 for you is 60 for us. So you can picture our 100 is like your 100 and
30 or 20, something like that. 130
Yeah.
or 20.
yeah.
It's 160,
Hmm?
apparently. No, this is length. Hold on.
Or maybe I said it wrong. I was pretty sure 60 miles was 100 kilometers.
Probably.
God, non-Americans. I'm a
Yeah, I wish we had metric, to be honest. Especially coming from like a handyman perspective, you know how frustrating it is to figure out standard and metric wrenches and shit like that.
It would definitely make our physics easier.
For sure. Somebody came up with the standard. They're like, what is that in football fields per Miller Lite?
Football fields per eagle.
Bald eagle piss per mile.
Ooh. On a taco related note, I tried a taco from Chipotle. Pretty good.
You tried a taco from Chipotle, don't you work there?
And I didn't get
He doesn't
accepted.
have a job.
I didn't get accepted.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I
Simon.
probably be more serious in my interviews.
Probably. You over here making
Don't
jokes
mention
and
this
stuff.
podcast.
Don't mention the podcast.
Dude, someone said something. I got accepted as a podcaster. I
No.
can definitely work.
No, Simon, you know how great it would be if they're looking at your resume and you have something on there like podcaster, they look us up, right? They go to our channel, they scroll through our titles, and they see Simon has a foot fetish.
No.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I get accepted right away.
Mr. Tran, we wanted to address one video.
Just
Based on the
one.
title. I don't believe we want this person representing our company. Maybe they do. Maybe they do, Simon. Maybe that's diversity or something.
I mean, the person seeing the name of the video can also have a foot fetish.
Maybe.
So they can indulge in a foot fetish together.
Simon, you just have to find a boss who's a furry, who likes console gaming and has.
No, that's not difficult at all.
No, not at all. Not in today's world.
Oh wait, maybe.
I was reading the direct title of that video too.
Yep, that's about right.
So Simon. Oh, he's muted. Simon, I wanted to know about that taco from Chipotle. If it's good or not.
Oh yeah, we went to Chipotle on, what was that, Thursday?
Is Chipotle in you guys' area good?
I've only been there that one time.
Did you like it?
It was alright.
See, like, I had Chipotle in my town, and everybody claims, like, some people claim it's really good, but it tastes bland to me. It doesn't have any flavor. Like, a lot of people say, oh, well, maybe it's what you got. I've had a burrito. I've had their chicken and rice. I've had their queso.
What'd you put in it? Like, did you put a bunch of sauce in it?
No, I literally had chicken, whatever, there's cilantro rice, and maybe some pico.
Yeah, you probably gotta put a bit more of the sauce in there.
I don't know, I just feel like it should taste better than that
No,
without having to do
Chipotle.
anything.
Probably, yeah, but
See, like, and, you know, I had a burrito from there once, which it was just like a ground beef and cheese. You know, nothing special. But it was just like the meat, it tasted so bland. And maybe it's just my location, but I've been 3 times now, and I haven't been impressed once.
Maybe it's because it's in Arkansas.
It might be, you know. And see, we have another place that's like it better. We have a place called Don Pepe's here, and Don
Don
Pepe's
Pepe's.
is really good. I know it sounds funny, but dude, they have some of the most bomb ass.
my
food. It's
God.
so good.
Guys, Simon's in the back to brush his teeth while listening
Yeah,
to
no, I saw the picture.
what?
Simon's brushing his fucking teeth right now.
Oh my gosh.
He is. This man. This man.
Too bad the viewers can't see inside his face.
See, look at that picture, Josiah. That's Don Pepe's. That's chicken, cheese, rice, chipotle sauce, salsa,
Oh, that don't look too bad.
grilled veggies.
I pass on that.
Good stuff.
I mean, the chips look kind of bland, but everything else looks fine.
Oh, believe me, don't let the looks fool you. They're good.
On them chips?
I hate rice.
Crispy.
So, yeah.
You hate
Wait,
what?
Bo hates rice?
Excuse me?
You mean the stuff that's literally in everything?
Right? Rice and bread are the staples.
The staples of carbohydrate.
The, the staples of any meal ever.
You can't drive through rural USA without seeing rice or beans.
I'm shaking my head though.
Yeah, he definitely.
The only place party that Chinese restaurant that has rice.
Oh, so you don't have access to rice. That's what you're saying.
He doesn't
That's
want
what I
access to
want.
If you
rice.
go to the grocery store, there's rice. So
Oh, have you ever
Go
tried
Josiah.
hibachi rice?
no.
You should totally try hibachi rice. I used to not like rice either, but that changed my mind. It's so
Dude.
good.
I don't like white rice. I don't like it when they put like flavor into it. Tastes weird.
I don't really mind it either way, honestly. I can eat white. What's really good is if you take white rice and you put French onion soup mix in it and make a casserole out of
You should put rice into your milk.
it. Into my what?
Milk.
Ew.
What? Ew.
Yeah, that don't even sound good.
Soggy.
Gross.
Gotta make it sound soggy. Gotta
Yeah,
try
why
it.
would you do that?
Yeah, because like I remember back in like elementary, like I remember like kids used to like spill anything into like milk and just drink it or eat it. I'm like, why?
Ew.
Because they're little kids, that's what they do.
Dude, I was like, I
wouldn't-
always wanted to try it. I was like, maybe it'll
wouldn't-
taste good.
I wouldn't purposely put rice in my milk, though. Especially if it was like cooked rice, you know, not even raw rice. Just like,
Why would you put raw rice over cooked rice? What's the difference?
why would you? I don't know. I just wouldn't put rice in my milk, period.
Yeah, but you were like, I preference raw rice over milk.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, it would be so much worse if it was cooked because there's,
Oh.
like, seasoning and stuff on it.
Not necessarily.
Crystal,
Man,
what is a Australian dish that the rest of the world hasn't heard of that you know is really good?
The Outback.
emu soup. Emu soup.
I don't. What?
Emu soup.
Shut up and brush your teeth, Simon.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
But like, I know we've got like Tim Tams and stuff and Vegemite, and you guys don't really have it.
Wait,
I mean, I know you know
what?
of them. Vegemite?
Vegemite? What is
I have
that?
no idea what that is.
Really? I thought that's something you guys would know.
No,
I've
you
heard of-
explained it to us once, but
Yeah, I've
Except
heard
you guys
of it.
don't want
It's
to have.
disgusting.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
It's
Actually.
it's just a spread. Like you
I'll
put
I'll look up for
it
it.
on like
Is it
toast
like-
and stuff.
Is it like peanut butter?
No.
Definitely doesn't taste like it.
What is it? The
It's
same
it's
concept?
just it's so bitter and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
You mean this, Chris?
And there's like we've got like Lamingtons and Fairy Bread. Why'd you
not vegetables.
Vegetables.
I was thinking more
No.
close than what this before.
I'm really glad food came up and not something else.
Whoa, what were you thinking? Where was your mind going, sir?
Oh, bad places. Anyway. Yeah, I've heard of Vegemite. I didn't know what it was though.
Oh, Vegemite. Okay, got it.
Is it also true that in like Australian supermarkets they have like the same commercials playing over the loudspeaker on repeat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
100% do. You walk into a Coles and you hear their ad playing over the speakers instead of
Ew.
music.
I hear the employees have like PTSD. They hear it and they're not in there. Because I was listening to another podcast and one of the hosts is Australian, and he was talking about how they play that shit over and over again. It drives all the employees into insanity.
I mean, they don't only play the ads, like they do play music over it,
Mm-hmm.
and the speakers too. But like they do play the ads, and it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I remember shopping
Don't even
fees.
promote their stuff here.
It was Internet Historian. He did a video about that one time. He was talking about like all the supermarket. He's like, I'm already in the store. Why are they playing the ad?
That's true.
It's like
The
in the
place
States,
the place I work does that for their like their rewards cards and their gift cards. They
See,
play
now
ads
that's
for that.
reasonable. But if you're just playing an ad for your store, it's like I'm already here. It's like playing a Kroger ad or a Publix ad in the store.
Where shopping is a pleasure.
Is that the actual Publix thing? 'Cause
Yes.
we
Yes,
don't
it
have
is.
Publix here. We have Kroger.
I don't have none.
Did you say cougar?
Bo's got the general store.
Yeah, about 15 minutes.
Bo, what is?
so far away from everything, bro?
I can always go to Walmart.
Wait, do you have a Walmart nearby?
Yeah, 2 of them.
I do too.
No,
Wait, so
Walmart's
what's-
everywhere.
What's your like general store called? Like, what's the small town mom and pop grocery shop?
Walmart.
We 2 of them. We got one called is also in where these 2 nerds are at. No, not Fizzy. Save a Lot is the one I go to.
Dude, show the Red Robins. Red Robins. Yum.
Dude, Red Robin's a restaurant.
Talk about
Yeah, we'll just walk through Red Robins, try to get food.
If we have a gamer house, can we agree to never send Simon to buy groceries ever?
Simon, I don't know what you're gonna do. You can't get
Simon-
groceries. You can't go
Simon-
drive.
Someone will probably poison all your groceries.
Simon, you're in charge of toothpaste. That's it.
Oh yeah. Nugget or Red Robins?
Simon's gonna go out for toothpaste and come back with like talcum powder or something.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just powder.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. Jeez,
We
dude.
see Simon go get with
Send Simon where?
and shit.
Just send him with
Simon.
somebody.
Let's send Simon to Australia to go to one of their supermarkets. He can make their ads to play over the loudspeaker.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, hey, I know something we could talk about. Can we agree? Fuck the Chinese government.
Whoa, that sounds kind of gay.
My socks are on, bro.
Mine aren't. Hold on.
Don't say that. We would have believed you.
Dang it, I threw myself
No,
under the bus.
you guys know what I'm talking about though with Blizzard?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah. With Blizzard
with the what?
banning people. With Blizzard banning people from Twitch because they
Oh
You
yeah,
don't have an opposing-
I actually play a Blizzard game, Hearthstone. And I heard that this guy, he was like talking about how he loved China or something like that, so they banned them or something like that.
Yeah, well it's the Hong Kong
he-
protest.
Yeah, he was protesting against Hong Kong or something like that.
No, it's free Hong Kong.
Oh, for Hong Kong, yeah.
Yes,
And then he got like banned.
which is stupid because Blizzard and a bunch of other big companies care more about their customers coming from China, you know, and basically bowing down to the Chinese.
Thing is,
instead
it's
of
just a
their
card game,
integrity.
so it's fine.
Hasn't that been any big company whenever some movement comes along though?
That's true, but I
Yeah.
think
They
it's
always
exceptional.
just kind of bow and like,
I
okay, we're gonna bend.
I think it's on the. I think it's especially bad right now though because people are getting banned from Twitch and losing money over it.
That's true.
I think that's what draws the dividing line. Is now you're not just affecting big companies and spokespeople, but you're affecting the common folk now, and freedom of speech in the states, which is America.
America
Fuck yeah.
coming again to state.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
Yes, we are.
Oh,
It doesn't
and-
matter. We didn't sing it that good, so we're still okay.
Do you guys know those shirts that are like oddly specific about like I have two M16s and a daughter, and if you try to take either of them from me, I will beat the living shit out of you. Like people
Yeah.
who like plaster that on the back of their trucks or on their shirts and stuff like that. Why is
Yeah.
that so funny? Why is that so damn funny to read that?
That's the point. That's why people make them, because some people find them funny, and then
No, but
they trigger some people, so it's like double
no,
funny.
I'm talking about the people who like mean it with 100% conviction. Like I love my tractor and my dogs. It's like who gives a shit? Dog your car. I guess you could say the same thing though about like bumper stickers.
Yeah, that's
So,
it. That's what it is basically.
Yeah.
Just kind of an expression thing.
But it's so oddly specific, dude. It's like down to the T. It's like you can. What cracks me up though is it's like the dudes who always put that on their truck or whatever. Their daughters like 3 teeth and stuff like that. At least where I live, I don't know about you guys.
Dang. You
mean,
dealing with
just-
some hobos.
I mean, and I don't judge people, man. Hey, if you're 3 teeth, I'm just saying, don't act like somebody's constantly trying to, take everything. Like, these people are so paranoid. It's like Arkansas has open carry. I literally saw a dude walking around yesterday with 2 pistols, one on each hip.
That sounds like my kind of place.
I'm like, dude, are you dual wielding? Are you getting ready to go to, like, transit? Like, what's
Calm
going
this
on?
down.
He's getting ready for his duel later that evening.
Is what?
His duel for the daughters.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a Texas showdown in the Taco Bell parking lot.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It all boils down to like I fully respect people's like expression opinions, but like, dude, who are you trying to impress with your beat the fuck up truck and like taking your dog everywhere in the hot car? Wow, that's impressive. Anyway.
Let's see what else we got in here.
Yeah, we got some more topics. No, we.
VR
How about
game.
PewDiePie's Minecraft music video?
I actually haven't seen that yet.
Haven't seen it.
But since you
will
mentioned it, I
just
guess we
watch it
can
because
watch it.
Bo put it in the thing. And I was like, I haven't seen this. I probably should watch it before we talk about it.
Dang, I should have done that.
Yeah, I should have too. I procrastinated.
Hold on, let me watch it on my phone while we doing this.
Yeah, we can keep talking about something.
Yeah.
While it goes in the background, I guess I'm gonna do the same
I'm
thing.
so bad multitasking.
What'd you say, Simon?
I'm so bad multitasking.
Oh.
I am too.
Yep. Instead, I'm gonna
We're
watch.
just
Pokemon.
seeing what's up with this thing.
I just watched Pokemon.
Of course you are.
Of course he is.
You over here supposed to be sleeping and you watching Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's
Simon
weird.
said he didn't know if he was gonna make it to the podcast because he had to wake up early, and he's watching Pokemon right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For the past 2 weeks, I've been sleeping at 11:30 on Sundays anyway.
Ooh,
Then how'd you not know if you were gonna
staying
show
up
up
past
then?
bedtime?
See, my goal was to sleep at 10, but
He's
Oh.
been
Looks like it's not
staying
working.
up past his
Okay.
time.
About Pokemon, how about your favorite
Ooh.
animes that's coming up?
Okay, okay.
yeah, I want to be.
I'm ready
That's
for the
coming
Made in
out.
Abyss. The Made in
My-
Abyss English dub. I'm waiting on it.
Mine is the new My Hero Academia that's already coming out.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Dora.
Have you guys seen Made in Abyss?
I have
Nope.
not.
No.
It's super dark, but really good. Highly recommend it. First you look at it and you're like, oh, it's cute and fluffy. You know,
Fluffy.
adorable. And then it's like,
It
wait,
turns dark.
somebody just got stabbed in the eye. It's pretty,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, it does have a great storyline, and it's only like the first season too. It got Anime of the Year in 2018. Waiting on it. Waiting on it to come out with this one. It was a manga before it became an anime, so I guess the mangas have been out forever.
Don't most animes manga.
Yeah.
When's the Minecraft anime coming soon?
Whenever you can make.
I feel like we need Connie here to talk about anime.
We need the lolly
just-
here.
Yeah, she sets the mood. It kind of, no.
Josiah, you should become the lolly.
I should not.
Oh, it's like a part lolly.
We should get Crystal turned to a lolly.
As long as
You know
we're-
I'm good.
Just like
As
a
long as-
lolly.
Crystal's already a furry. She doesn't need to be a lolly too.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
Here we
you
go.
furry.
Crystal, when are we starting our furry protest?
No,
No, I
we
mean
already
our
on the
protest,
crusade.
our protest in favor of furries.
Oh, in favor. So we stop in the crusade?
No, we're it's still on.
Wait, how are we doing a crusade and a protest in their favor? That doesn't make any
We're-
sense.
Furry crusaders.
Oh, so we're turning the crusade around.
Yes, Des Volt, brother.
This road. Oh wait, in the other direction.
Confused siren.
We killed the wrong people.
The furries were allies. They were on our side to take out the Chinese government.
Right.
Oh,
Turn this baby around.
everybody in Hong Kong.
Satire, people, satire. I want to throw that out there. I just realized how bad that statement would be. The Chinese is knocking at your door.
See, I didn't even realize it, and it's too late at night. I'm like, this is perfectly okay.
Can you imagine Carrie Lim, or whatever her name is, just knocking on your door? I would like to have a word with you. No. And just wave my American flag in her face, slam the door.
Business.
Yeah, see that? That's what we can do in this country, bitch. Freedom of speech.
Just middle finger slam the door.
Can we all agree that Kim Jong-un has a small PP?
Dang, we going after everyone today, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going after all the shitty governments who don't treat their people with respect, so they deserve
mean
every bit of
Kim Jong-un is
criticism
dead?
they get.
Hey, but then nothing's wrong.
You guys know North Korea has fake cities, like they're flexing.
Bruh. Nixon is not.
What's up with the fake food?
Wait, what? You cut out.
Damn it! What's up with all the fake food?
Oh yeah, they had fake food in their super.
I watched the interview.
Oh yeah, the interview is a great movie. I fucking love that. Seth Rogen. Have you guys seen Neighbors?
Seen
Wait,
what now?
Gone.
Have you guys seen Neighbors?
What's that about?
Yeah.
It's another movie. I I forget.
Well, obvious.
I think Seth Rogen was in it. It was another Seth Rogen comedy.
I don't
But,
believe I have.
It's basically he's neighbors with a frat house.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
It's super good. Seth Rogen's just a
Anything
good
with
actor.
Seth Rogen is good.
Yeah, Seth Rogen's a great actor.
Even the Sausage Party.
I never saw that one. Was that funny?
I actually did see that one. That was hilarious.
Was it good?
It was hilarious.
And
It got
Well, I'll
horrible
admit, at
reviews
the
for like the
end-
craziness, but like I low-key got catfished kinda, but it was pleasant. It was pleasantly catfished.
Wait, Catfish by the movie?
Yeah, like I looked at the cover and it says Sausage Party, and I was like, okay, is this kind of like kiddish cartoony thing? Okay, I'll watch it. Let's see what's on, because there's nothing really else on Netflix.
You
So,
thought it was a cartoon?
so I get in, and then immediately they start with the jokes, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, this is
What's
not
the-
what I
what's-
thought it was.
What's the scene where the guy's like, yeah, aisle 3, some milk just dropped a carton of milk or something. She's like, ooh, milk. Wait, what? I saw that in the trailer. I was like, wait a minute. Because I was thinking the same thing that you were thinking. I was like, oh, this is another kid's movie about, like, buns, like, you know, just shit in the grocery store. And then I heard that, and I was like, wait a minute.
Hold up.
This ain't it, G.
When they were like in the plastic, they started singing about like touching tips. I was like, whoa.
Wait, Crystal, what were you trying to say before we
Hold
cut you off?
on.
Hmm?
What were you trying to say earlier? I think
I have
you were
no
trying to say
idea.
something. We cut you off, or your mic cut out.
I have no idea.
Bad memory.
All those emus, huh?
Yeah,
Clogging up your
they're getting
pain.
to me. Yeah,
Koalas and giant spiders.
yeah.
That's probably what's
No.
going wrong. You've probably got a giant spider.
Excuse no. No, don't say that.
But aren't they your friends?
I
No!
was gonna say, don't you like wave to one every morning before you go? on your-
No!
Don't you have to
Don't say
fight one
that.
off before you go to school?
I don't go to school anymore. I'm finished.
Do Australians
Oh,
just
yeah,
like carry
true.
pistols around and just shoot all the deadly shit around them when it tries to attack them?
Wait, what, sorry?
Do you guys just carry pistols around and shoot anything that attacks you to survive?
No, we're not allowed
They-
to just.
They carry
we're not
giant
allowed to
Bowie
just carry
knives.
guns.
The way the media talks about Australia, it just sounds like everything there wants to kill you.
Oh, yeah, no, it does.
Wasn't
You come to Australia and you, like, get, like, you see a wild animal, you're fucked.
my worst fear is like my plane crashing in the middle of the forest in Australia. Because
That's your worst fear?
no,
In
and
Australia?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because
Okay, go.
I read about a guy, and I might be exaggerating. I probably don't have the details right, but this guy, he touched a plant that like burns your skin and destroys your endings, and it gets worse. He used it as toilet paper.
Oh no.
Oh!
The pain from this plant destroys your nerves and like causes you to feel pain for like years after you've touched it.
Oh,
Ooh.
no,
I've heard
that's
he-
bad.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I think they said he committed suicide 'cause the pain was so bad
Dang, that sucks.
because he used it as toilet paper.
Wait, what are you using that?
He used
This
some
plant.
leaf of some poisonous plant that like destroys your nerve ending in your skin and causes you to feel pain.
Can you buy that?
No.
Simon, man, I'm terrified if Simon is ever in charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
We
it
need
in
to stay locked. Just gonna put the lock on Simon on the other side so we can lock him in at night.
Imagine him in charge of something. He's just like, okay, for your punishment, go touch that plant. Touch what plant? Just touch it. Just go touch it. Just touch it real quick.
Can you imagine if Simon was in charge of the garden, UK?
The what garden?
The poison garden.
Oh, jeez.
It's where they grow and store a lot of plants that can literally by like getting too close.
Hmm.
Yeah, nice, right?
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Have some
hopefully Simon's never in charge of anything.
Dude, can I be in charge of the game house? The bathroom specifically?
The bathroom specific.
No.
I promise. Nothing terrible.
Simon, you could be keeping the toothpaste in order.
Yeah, I'm gonna get at that.
You'll be the toothpaste guardian.
It doesn't mean
Shit, dude.
Oh yeah, so I watched the video.
Ew.
Oh yeah, was it good? I didn't even think about it. I clicked on the.
Dang.
Never watched it. What's it called? PewDiePie Minecraft.
Yeah. I'll let you watch
Ew.
it first before I say anything.
Yeah, you just keep talking about something else.
So, are you guys excited for any specific games in VR chat? Or not VR chat, because that's a game,
In
but
VR?
VR headsets.
Nope, I don't like VR that much.
Have you
I
tried
mean-
it?
Nope.
I don't have a headset, but Beat Saber's pretty lit.
Yeah, that's pretty much something that I don't understand.
I played Beat Saber on a friend's headset, and I never wanted to put it down.
Dang.
I didn't realize how much time had passed. It's
You
amazing.
get attached.
It's like Guitar Hero, but you're actually moving, you know, to hit the arrows. It's really cool. Beat Saber's really neat.
I have a
fastest song ever.
What?
I'm waiting for them to get it to Sword Art Online level.
Oh,
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm so bad at multitasking, dude.
It's alright. It's only like 4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of taking it in, like in the back of my head.
That's what she said.
Got it.
Oh.
what?
Dude, can we talk about how DJ keeps changing my nickname on James's server?
I'm sorry, Crystal.
I don't get it.
Wait, what? Josiah, wait, you don't get what Josiah just said?
No, I don't.
That's that. You know what? That's okay. That's okay.
It's
That's okay.
You've got to conserve your innocence.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever
You
is
said
left
in
of
the
it.
back?
She's
Of
just
your
a Lena
head.
after all.
Oh, we can
No,
move
it
from
was the
that
statement
to
he said
stuff.
before that.
What did he say?
I'm taking it.
I said I'm taking it in the back of my head. And Josiah said what she said.
Yeah.
You still don't get it.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Hey, so games. Oh, I bought Gang Beasts and Human Fall Flat recently. Hands down, I couldn't breathe when I was playing Gang Beasts because I was laughing so hard.
What
Can't
console is
recommend
that
it
on?
enough. Huh?
Is that a console or TV?
No, that's on Steam.
Okay.
Those are games on Steam.
What's it about?
Gang Beasts.
Yeah.
It's like you have a bunch of people in a room, and the controls are really like all the characters are really kind of floppy and ragdolly, and you have to like fight each other and try and throw each other off the map.
Oh.
It's so much fun. I couldn't stop laughing. So goofy. And Fall Flat.
Those be the most
Fall Flat's-
addicting games.
Yeah. Fall Flat's really similar. If you look at Vanos's old videos, you'll find some of him and his friends playing it.
The game I want to play is Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yes, but I can't afford that.
How much is it?
It's $60.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely can't afford that.
I I have $2 right
They
here.
got two.
They ain't gonna get me crap.
You have $2 and you're about to buy Call of Duty.
Hey,
Pretty
make
sure
it
my-
Why
work.
he always sells mini
Gotta hustle.
fridge.
Pretty sure my Xbox would explode if I tried to run that game. I have a 2 terabyte external for my Xbox, and it's full.
What?
How?
I don't even have a terabyte.
So it's an external hard drive. So you plug it in. I store all my games on it, and I'm on a game share with my friend, right?
Oh.
So all of his games, my games merge. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how that would get full now.
I need to get me.
Yep. We also both
Look,
share the same live subscription, so it's pretty cool.
My Xbox is really games.
We both have a yearly live subscription. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, how about the new consoles that's coming up here next year?
PS5.
PS5 and Xbox Project
Xbox what?
Scarlet.
Project Scarlet?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it. Right?
That's weird. I really want the PS5. I think Sony's knocking out of the park with their game selection. The
I
only-
honestly don't. I hate the design of the PS5.
I think in terms of interface, Xbox is really easy to use. But like PS4 has just got so much better game selection.
That's
Which-
true.
Which I mean, Xbox is kind of coming back, with like Cyberpunk. They unveiled that I think at E3. Cyberpunk, that one that's got Keanu Reeves in.
That's the only reason everyone knows about it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, like PS4 games are just good that people are just like, oh yeah. Like for example, I want to play Detroit Become Human, but I can't because it's exclusive PS4.
I wanna
don't
play that
care
and
about the
Spider-Man.
exclusives.
No, you can get it on PC.
Actually, I did play Spider-Man a little bit once. I had
Wait, which game, Crystal?
Detroit Become Human.
Legit?
Yeah,
You
you can.
have-
It's on
Yeah.
the Epic Games launcher.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I'm gonna have to download that. I fucking love that game. I've been watching people play it for so long. I just want to play it myself.
Yeah, I watched someone play it on YouTube. That was crazy.
I watched the actual voice actor for Connor play it. It was pretty cool. And what's really weird is his voice actor looks just like Connor in game. I know that sounds weird because I'm saying my own name. But Android Connor. Android.
The robot.
I'm pretty
Connor.
sure all the voice actors look the same as they do as their character.
Mm.
Because I think the way they made it was, well, yeah, to their faces. And they,
Yeah.
actually acted it out.
Yeah, face modeling. It's very cinematic, which I'm okay with that. I enjoyed that kind of thing. I think it was cool though that Hank's voice actor, same guy who voices Mr. Krabs. Did you guys know that?
Didn't even
I did
notice
not
it.
know that.
Yeah, the voice actor for Hank is the same guy that voiced Mr. Krabs.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know his name, but yeah. Same guy.
Damn it, buddy.
God dang it, Bobby. Yeah, so what shows do you
So
guys keep up with?
Simon,
Oh,
are you?
What?
Simon's dead.
He's basically sleeping in the park.
That's fine. That's fine. What shows do you guys watch these days?
I mean, not a whole
There are
lot.
way too many that I watch.
I don't watch anything.
I have 1.3k episodes that I've watched
Jeez.
in TV shows.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jesus. What's like the one you're on now though? What's the
Um,
what's the present?
I'm currently rewatching Doctor Who because it's the only thing I can watch with what I have.
What about you,
I
Josiah?
either watch YouTube, some Netflix, or football, basically.
Yeah,
Dang.
when I actually have some time, I'm usually on YouTube, Netflix, or Hulu. I
Hey,
mean, other
same.
than, pretty much, it's like a lot of the time is taken up from school and work. So,
I never mess with Hulu.
well, Hulu's got anime on it.
Yeah, Hulu's very. They're getting better. Hulu's slowly getting better. I don't have Netflix. I only have Hulu, so I'm kind of stuck with that. I can't really
Yeah.
afford Netflix either.
Sometimes
So
I'll
that's
see
kinda
like the red.
sad.
Sometimes I see like the red thing on Netflix that says they got new titles, and I'm like, ooh, new stuff. And then I look at it, it's like some crappy thing. I'm like, okay.
You know, if you just use
Yeah.
if you just use a VPN, you can get every Netflix library there is.
Oh, really?
Yep. If you
But you
use
gotta
it
pay for the
Express.
But you can't
VPN.
get
Yeah, you got to pay for the VPN,
but you
but
can't
you
get
still get to
VPNs on
watch.
smart TV though.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you
Oh, I know a
probably
VPN that you don't
could.
have to pay for that allows you to watch any Netflix
Yeah,
videos on PC.
it's all about licensing, which region licensing is so bullshit. Like, it's so frustrating. But if you say you're in fucking Venezuela, you know, watch. You can watch whatever you want. You can just change your location. Oh, I'm in Canada now. Hey.
Just change it to North Korea.
Well, like, I was.
Dabs on
I
Kim
was on-
Jong-un.
I'm pretty sure they don't even have servers there. I'm pretty
Probably
sure they just
not.
have like one master computer that's connected to the rest of the internet.
It's a computer from like 1983.
Pretty sure it's illegal for their citizens to have internet access. They have computers, but they can't have internet access. They have something called. Have you guys heard of the North Korean operating system?
No.
I know they have like their own network. I don't know. I didn't know about their operating system.
Well, it's not even. It's completely internetless. Like there's no network whatsoever. It's called Red Star OS. It looks like a terrifying version of Mac OS X. It is so depressing to look at. It's like if Linux and Mac OS X had a baby, and it was just a communist piece of shit. And then, yep, that's what it is.
What a lovely description.
It's a Linux Mac baby that turned to communist.
That's terrifying.
It is scary. Here, I'll see if I can find a screenshot and send it in chat.
I found one.
Yep. Red Star
It
OS.
looks like a Mac more than anything else. Though.
Yeah, especially with like the close and minimize buttons.
Even the
It's really scary.
uh,
Hold on one second. I'll
even
be back, guys.
the system tray is just like a Mac. I never mess with the OS. I like Windows. I always stay with Windows. So everyone's getting muted here in the podcast.
I mean, it's alright. I mean, on a side note, we are basically at an hour now, so.
Simon, why are you posting creepy stuff for? Is that supposed to be?
That's his wife.
Did someone ever change his name to the toothbrush?
Sorry, guys. I
Welcome
finished
back.
watching that music video, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how was it?
It was pretty dank. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it actually wasn't that bad.
It was. There was like one part where it got more intense. This was like an NF video. Like, it's pretty good.
The heck
That's-
is this?
That's Red Star. That's Red Star OS.
Oh yeah, that's messed up.
They literally looks like the Mac OS, but like trashier.
Exactly.
Like that bottom thing is literally a copy from Mac. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you're caught using it past a certain time, I'm sure you get like a slap on the wrist or something. I'm sure they like pin you down if you
A slap on the
being on,
wrist.
being on the internet 1 minute past curfew.
All I can say it's ugly.
Yeah.
I'm getting off my screen. I don't. I'm sticking with Windows.
Have you guys heard of? Oh, speaking of weird operating systems, have you guys heard of Terry A. Davis?
I have
He
not.
made an operating system called Temple OS. He said he was a schizophrenic man. Okay, I want to toss this out there. He was a schizophrenic man who wrote an operating system with full schizophrenia. It was called Temple OS because he said he was inspired by God to make it. Everything that is done inside of it is done because he says it was, that's how God wanted him to do it. And it is the most anxiety-inducing. I'll just post a screenshot.
I just is that it?
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Look at
that's the one I clicked on.
Yep, that's Temple OS.
Oh, jeez.
I think it's stupid.
It's so weird.
What is going on here?
It just looks like your computer blue screen. So
Yeah, it's like a blue screen and your.
Did he
command
draw
prompts in
everything?
there. Yeah, dude, he coded. This is like his project. He worked on this for like almost two decades.
I mean, that's still kind of impressive, but
Yeah, for someone with schizophrenia too, it had game. It had.
yeah, for like
yeah.
one person project too. That's impressive
Mhm.
actually. I mean, like if you can look past the the obvious stuff, it's pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, it's really he was a very troubled guy too. Like you kind of have to partially sympathize with him because you know, battling off the voices in his head and shit like that. He was also home like 20, no, not that long. For the last like 5 years of his life, he was homeless. He got killed. He was struck by a train in Dallas, I believe. Mm-hmm. But yep, that's Temple is the most anxiety-inducing thing to look at. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I get down like the rabbit hole of weird shit, like binge on it for a day.
here I found another ugly OS.
The ugly OS corner.
Yeah,
The ugly OS segment. Oh,
Oh,
it's so bad. What's it called?
that
Anonym? Anonym?
that's just why I didn't want to say it. It'd be I put you up so bad.
Jeez, that just. Why are there eyes? Do you see the eyes in the icon?
I do see the eyes on the icon. I was a
looks-
little bit weirded by
Yeah.
that. I was like, what? Why are you staring at me?
So, for those of you who can't see this, there's like two icons that are literally eyeballs just staring.
And what's up with all the colors at the bottom?
Oh yeah, those are like different tabs. Oh wait, look at the start symbol. Is that not the Atari symbol?
Is it?
I think so.
Have you guys know the Atari logo, right? Looks like that.
Oh
Is that-
Oh crap, it might be. Yeah.
Is that not the same?
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it looks.
Maybe that's the OS thing code Atari's with. I don't know.
It could be.
Man, I miss Atari. I wish well, I talk about it as if I was alive when they were a thing, but I freaking love Ataris, dude. I wish they didn't die.
Look at this operating system.
What the hell is that bunny?
I don't know.
That is so
it's called.
scary.
What's up with the people on the top? What do you mean that bunny?
Is
There's
it
whole, there's
Adolf
whole
Hitler?
profile pictures on the top.
There's a German flag and a man with a mustache. Is that?
Thoroughly concerned.
Dude, have you guys heard of Raspberry Pi though?
Yeah.
Dude, I've got
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi 3 with RetroPie. It's the greatest thing ever. Have all those little emulators. I can emulate any Atari or NES or basically any retro game console I want.
Oh,
So much fun. Huh?
about the one that has the Atari logo. It is by Atari.
Oh, they made that?
Yeah.
That's cool. I was wondering, I was like, damn, that looked familiar.
What's next? Nintendo's gonna make their own operating system.
Though, that would be interesting.
The PlayStation.
That's a good question. If you guys had to make an operating, what would you call it? It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to think about. What would you really call it to set it apart?
I call it Floor because you already have Windows.
You call it what?
Floor.
Simon, what? Simon typed in the chat Xbox 2.
Xbox 2.
Bill Gates is coming after you now. That was his idea.
What about something like
What about
Roots
you, Josiah?
OS?
Like what?
Roots OS.
That's cool. That would be a cool name. Personally, I would go with something like Whirlwind.
Whirlwind?
Whirlwind.
What about you, Crystal?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Koala.
Koala.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing.
Literally, you start up your Koala OS. It's just a 2 terabyte disk image of just a plane of koalas.
Yeah,
A 2D plane of a bunch of koalas.
that's perfect.
The most productive OS. Bro. Yeah. So what do you guys think of the new YouTube comment? Something I wanted to add.
YouTube what now?
YouTube comments on mobile.
I haven't.
It's-
What is that?
So the YouTube comment section on, I don't know if it's updated for you guys or not, but on Android, YouTube comment, they move them right below the description, very bottom.
No, I haven't. I haven't gotten that update. Or maybe I have. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't noticed. I don't usually comment on videos. I look at the comments though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like even when you look at the comments,
Yeah, it's usually like
it's-
the description, and then there's recommended videos, and then it's the comment section.
see, that's what I like, and that's what I'm used to. But now they have it set up so that the comments are right below to the description.
So
and you
I haven't
don't
gotten
have
that update yet.
It's so annoying.
I have not got that.
How do you get
Yeah,
to the
me as
videos
well,
then?
You okay? So like, there's like a little drop-down menu. Hold on, let me get on my phone and go to a video, and I'll send you guys a screenshot. It's easier to show you than explain. But basically, it's like below the description, there's like a little drop-down menu, and it'll show like the top comments, and then you click it to expand, and then all the recommendeds below that. it was kind of pointless. I don't really like it. Here, so let me click on this
I don't know
video
if I have it up there or not.
and then go to the comments. Yeah. Yeah, here I'm.
Well, yeah, my year was updated 2 days ago, so
I don't know, maybe it's just my phone. It'd suck if it was just me stuck here with this shitty update. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Right here. See, they moved it to right there. I put it in general.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that.
It sucks too, cause see, here, I'll scroll down a little bit. They only put like the top 2 comments, and you have to click to expand it. And then your up next is below that. I don't know. I felt like it was a really pointless move. It's just them trying to be like, oh look, we're doing something different.
Yeah, just
Alright.
a tad bit useless.
A bit tedious.
yeah, I know that.
Yo, Crystal,
Hmm?
what's new in Australia?
I mean, there's a new meme.
What's the new meme?
So there's these girls, and they were like throwing stuff around in a store, and this one guy started recording them, and they got really mad about it, and security came and stuff, and
Oh shit.
and
It just sounds like normal in America.
it was really funny. Like, if you watch the video, I can try to find the video.
I was gonna say, that just sounds like a normal day at Walmart in the States.
No, just but like the way they said stuff, like them talking is the meme.
Oh.
Connor, what Android are you using?
What?
What version of Android are you using?
You cut out.
What version of Android are you using?
Oh, what version of Android? Hold on. Android does theirs by like weird names. I don't know which one I'm using. Let me look really quick.
They go by numbers.
Oh, they go by number?
Yeah. See, if you look at general chat, look at my Android versus your Android. Ours is different.
About phone. I'm using Android 7.0.
Ooh, you're over.
I'm what?
You're behind some.
No. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Oh god.
Yeah, because your time is still on the right, while mine is on the left.
Here's the video in full in case they delete it.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't gotten any notifications for a software update, so I can't really do anything about it right now.
I'm gonna check it for you. Stuff I do too.
This girl looks super.
Go, throw
Just looks like the type
Throw it.
who would cause trouble. I don't know.
Wait, cut if you don't throw it.
The Todd will. The fuck?
Why is she
So
just
basically, they're
doing
being
this?
little children.
What did you
Oh my
say?
god.
Oh crap! Hold on.
You know what this? I get in general, and he's just yells like ham and stuff. He's like, this just need his ass beat. Oh my god, she's so rude. Motherfucker. I feel bad because nobody's getting context for this, but basically this girl, she can't be older than 12, is like putting up fists trying to fight the person holding the camera. She's like, you motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Oh, fucking deck you cunt, motherfucker!
She sounds like she's Scottish.
It's so. Oh, I don't even.
God damn, dude. See, there's so many memes like that in the States just because we're so big. Like, which Australia's big too, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many. There's a higher density of stupidity in the States, if we're being honest. So, I mean, stuff like this. It's so funny, though. Motherfucker.
Alright, everyone, I think we're gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
end the podcast here.
I hope we haven't butchered our first episode back too bad, but
Bruh.
bear with us. Bear with us. There'll be more.
We
We're,
tried.
yeah, we're trying. We really are. We're some busy fellas here, you know.
Yeah. It was hard to get everyone here, even though it's only like 5 of us.
Yeah, we still don't have everyone that was supposed to be here. Although we do
Should we
have more than
count
I
Simon?
thought.
I think he's asleep right now.
Well, 4.5 then.
No, Simon said some stuff.
Yeah, that's
Four.
true. He was here for most of it.
But yeah, if you guys want to check us out on Twitter and give us a follow.
Yeah, all the links are down in the description. If y'all could drop us a like, subscribe, maybe a comment if with constructive criticism, that'd be nice too. Other than that, we're all just gonna say goodbye and sign out. Yeah, if anyone wants to say something.
Prepare for the next emu war.
No. I think I'm gonna be the one leading it this time.
Which
Are you on the
side?
emu- Yeah, I was gonna say, is Crystal the emu side?
Now
or is
that
it-
one's a secret.
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
Okay, well,
Alright,
so
with that, ladies
we
and
don't-
gentlemen, we're gonna sign off.
Yeah, yeah. If a bird shows up at your doorstep, yeet. Yeet it.
Yeet the
Alright.
birdie.
You guys have a good night.
Yep.